Good morning, friends. It's one more day of finishing up our book. So your book should look like this, and you have all of your rough draft pages transferred in here now. So you have 6 pages of writing. Today we're going to work on the cover and the table of contents. That's something new because this is a nonfiction book. All right, so you're going to start with the cover, and you're going to write your title. So mine is called Bears. Maybe yours is called Sharks or All About Sharks, or maybe yours is called Hockey, All About Hockey. You can make it either any name you want as long as it has what your book is about in the title. So I'm just calling mine Bears, and I'm going to put an exclamation point because I'm very excited about bears. And then I'm going to put by, B-Y, and then I will put my name. This is Marshall. You put your name. Okay? So you might have to write your name small or put your name on 2 lines to fit it, so you would have your first and your last name. So mine is Bears by Mrs. Marshall, but yours might be Sharks by Samantha Keeler, or just Sam Keeler, either way that you want to write it. Or you might write All About Sharks. You can put more words in the title if you want. So the front cover has this little white spot for you to put your title and your author name. And then you're going to open up to the first page. Hopefully you left this one blank. So this is the cover, and now this is the first page. And we are going to make this our table of contents page. So I'm going to write that right at the top. I'm going to pick up something to help me write it here. So at the top, I'm going to write table, T-A-B-L-E, of, O-F, contents, C-O-N-T-E-N-T-S. Table of contents across the top like that. So write that up there. And then I'm going to look at my pages and I'm going to see what I wrote. So I'm looking back at my plan. And on page 2, I wrote about where do they live. So I'm going to put 2, where bears live. And then on page 3, I wrote about how big are they. So I'm going to write how big are bears. On page 4, I wrote about do they hibernate. So I'm going to write bears hibernate. On page 5, I wrote about what color are bears. On page 6, I wrote about bears attack. And that's a question because I wouldn't know if they attack. So I'm answering that question. So I'll put a question mark there. And then on my last page, which will be 7, I put, what do bears eat? What do bears eat? And again, that's a question, so I'm going to put a question mark. So you're going to start with 2 and get all the way to 7 because we skipped page 1. And you're going to write what you wrote on each of those pages. So on your pages, so now I know on page 2, it's going to tell me where bears live. On page 3, how big are bears. On page 4, it's going to tell me where bears hibernate or if they hibernate. Page 5, what color they are. Page 6, if they attack. And page 7, what do they eat. Then I'm going to go and write the page numbers in my book because I want people to be able to find that page number. So I'm going to put 2 down here at the bottom because page 1 is the table of contents page. And then flip it and put 3. 4. 5. 6. See how I'm just keeping them right down here at the corner so that people can find it very easy. And 7 was my last page, so I put it right there. So your pages are numbered. You have a title with an author name on the front, and then you have a table of contents as your first page. And then each page in your book has a number so we can easily find what we're looking for. And when you finish that for today, you are done with writing. And I cannot wait to read them. We are going to read them to each other in the next couple days, and I'm super excited to see all the stuff you learned. All right, have fun writing, friends. Bye-bye.